Hey, welcome back everyone. Today is the first trial for the Brocock Commander HP Magnum in .25 caliber. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. That way you don't miss any of our videos, and let's get to it. All right, so here we are. We found our spot basically for today, and we're gonna get all the gear all set up and squared away, getting it ready to fire some shots and get some lead down range. All right, so this is our situation. We're gonna be doing this in prone position. There's a little bit of a incline to where we're at, but we got no choice. We just had to find a quick spot to buy as much time as possible to get some data for the first trial. And as you can see, it's a bit of a rushed situation because the dark clouds over us is about to get crazy and start to pour down on us, so we needed to get situated real quick. And for this area, we're just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and remove the flip compensator, because with the flip compensator and the moderator, it's a little bit noisy, not by much, but I'd like to take down as much of that noise as much as possible. So I put in the standard end cap for it. That way the noise is a little bit more, subtle. Not much to hear. You folks will be able to hear that once I start firing some lead down range. It's fairly quiet. In prone position, I like to extend the buttstock to its full max extension. So that's the great thing about this gun, is you can situate it to how you prefer. So I really like that I can choose to extend the buttstock to my comfort level. And I'm gonna be loading the rotary 10-shot magazine with the JSB 25.39 grain. So as you can see here, it's fairly simple process, very easy. One of my favorite magazines. Actually, I think it is my favorite magazine. Very easy, simple, pretty accurate. But when you're rushing like that, you tend to drop a few things here and there. But it only loads from the left side. So just let you folks know out there, it just loads from the left side. You can't load it from the right, meaning the magazine to the rifle. Right now, gonna put down our target downrange, and I'm gonna range it real quick. It's just basically a quick setup. We'll do a DIY on the our target and how we got him It's basically a simple DIY, but right here you'll see me doing a quick check of the range. I'm gonna be doing this at 66, 67 meters from where the target is gonna be set up, as you can see here. Just a little bit of a stick, a cardboard, a sticker target, and magnets.
Shoot that one.
All right, so one last check just to make sure. 66 meters, and here we go. At this point, I decided to go and use the single shot tray, just to see if there's a significant difference in um, accuracy. So you see me doing single loads here. You'll also notice the sound suppression is cut back quite a few with the rifle, so it's really nice, really quiet. It's almost as if the impact of the lead to the target is even louder. From this distance, the sound of the lead impacting target downrange at 66 meters is almost just as loud, so just kind of pay attention to that.
869. 875.
And this is the JSB Kings 25.39 grain.
869.
So you'll hear my phone voicing out speeds, feet per second. So that's with the power level 3. So at this velocity, we're getting about 42.7 foot-pounds of energy.
877.
That was 43.4 foot-pounds with the JSB 25.39.
870.
Again, that was 42.7 foot-pounds of energy.
870. 870. 868. 868.
You'll notice here that the sound of the parakeet is almost louder than, well, actually, it is louder than the rifle being fired. You'll also notice that my phone didn't voice out for a series of shots the feet per second, because for some reason notice the velocity when it's duplicated, so 868 throughout, it doesn't spit out the feet per second for most times that it is duplicated. There are some it does, but I notice majority of the time when it's duplicate, it won't uh, post the feet per second. That was the third duplicate now of 868 feet per second, and you don't hear it post the speed. I noticed this gun gets crazy consistency throughout the shots. I look at my phone, I see the crony screen, and well, I'm thinking is my phone broken? Is the crony broken? But yeah, it's just consistent. I see the crony indicate duplicate, duplicate, duplicate throughout. It's crazy. I'm not actually sure if by design this is how the Bluetooth link and module is designed to do, but definitely throws off your data when you're trying to get a series of shots and data, and the phone link Bluetooth doesn't post duplicates. It's crazy. I think at this point I decided to give up because the data I was trying to gather put out so many series of duplicate that it's not posting is gonna throw off my reading. So I decided to change it up a little bit, and maybe it's a glitch on the gun because it's so consistent. so change it up a bit. We'll go ahead and take a look at what we got downrange, and looks like rain is about to come down anyway, so eh. On the right target was 10 shots. On the left target was 15 plus to 20 shots altogether. I lost track because my phone wasn't posting feet per second and each shot, so we did a few more shots downrange before the rain really got to us, so we'll show you folks some pictures. This is the HN Barracuda Hunter at 66 meters. Weird grouping, but 10 rounds right there. And these ones are with the 25.39 JSB Diablo pellets at 95 yards. Basically tried to push it a little bit, and yeah, it's really nice grouping actually. So pretty surprised. This one is the H&N Field Target Trophy at power level 1, back down to 66 meters. Alright, so these right here are 10 shots each at 66 meters with the Predator Polymag. One is the power level 3 on the right with one single flyer, but seem to be a tighter group. The other one is power level 4 on the left. So not bad, I'm gonna get more of them. So this right here is the Predator GTO at power level 2. I tried it once more because I was adamant at getting it sorted. So I saw first group 3 shots below, and I thought it was nice. So I dialed it up and compensated via the turrets. And as you can see, there's 10 shots up there as well. And it's really nice. I'm going to get more. Tested the curiosity by going for the JSB Exact King Heavies MK2, the 33.95. And on this one, on the very right, is the first magazine after a 250 bar fill. And I was a little bit impressed and decided to go for another 10 round shots in the middle. But on the middle one, I compensated via the turret, so I adjusted a little bit. That's why you see the point of impact is different. And then I thought, since I was on a roll, might as well do a third shot round. So on the left, I guess it's settled. I'm not sure if because I waited a little bit and let the cylinder, you know, settle a little bit. But yeah, it got really tight. I think I took a break in between and kind of took a bite of Snicker bar because I was hungry. And then, I mean, the Snicker bar really did its job because it got really tight out there. Really impressed. 66 meters for this one as well. So yeah, really impressed. We'll get more data on a full review and do crony data as well. So this one, I went back to the JSB Exact Diablo, the 25.39 grain, and um, I was curious, so I did another full fill at 250 bar, and this is the first mag, because I was curious why 255 there was seemed to be a little bit more spread, so I was curious and went back, and that wasn't the case on this one. So this right here is the second magazine or second 10 round shots with the magazine for the JSB Exact 25.39 grain Diablo pellets, and not too bad. There seemed to be some flyer or odd grouping there. But with the third round, without single load on the bottom target, the single load, so hard to determine if single load versus magazine have a significant deviation or accuracy difference, because it's not a controlled environment where we got wind conditions that could throw our data off. So that's why it's inconclusive. We'll try it more and really get a definitive answer with regards to single load, which I would expect to be more accurate. But I think the magazine does really well. It's a really good design. So I don't think there's too much deviation from what I could gather. So yeah, we'll get more information on that down the road on a full review. So this is the fourth round on the top target, and that's without the magazine, just the single load. And you can see there's a little bit of spread there. Not too sure why, but could be wind, could be me. Hard to determine because, like I said, it's not a controlled environment. And the bottom is just again with single load. I took it down to power level 2 just to see. And well, yeah, power level 2, there's a point of impact difference, of course. So yeah, there goes that. But yeah, single load versus um, the magazine. No, I don't. It's hard to determine. But like I said, we'll go and do more thorough investigation on that part and get back to you folks. But yeah, so we're just testing our curiosities at this point. So here is the sixth and seventh round, sixth round on the top, and the seventh round on the bottom. So total 70 shots. But these set right here is at power level 4 with the JSB exact 25.39 grain and Diablo pellets. And well, power level 4, it's stable as well, so really great. I think I'm gonna push that limit more at power level 5 and see what it does later on. But yeah, rain got to us, so we were rushing, and it actually poured down while we were packing. So wanted to make sure we wiped down the gun with the rain and all of that, because it really got tough on us. But yeah, so real great. So we're gonna go and gather more data. But we get a good 70 plus shots depending on the power settings. So 70 to 80 plus depending on the power settings. So yeah, really great. Real impressed with this gun. So here, got real curious now because power level 4, it seemed to be real stable as well. So I took it back down to see a difference, power level 3 versus power level 4. So I went back down to power level 3, and it's hard to determine. I think power level 3 is more accurate at this point, but hard to tell because, again, like I said, wind conditions, it started to pick up. So that might be a reason why it could be throwing us off. But data, again, inconclusive. But yeah, because it's due to the environment. If it was a controlled environment, we'd be able to really definitely tell if there is a difference between power level 4 accuracy and power level 3 accuracy. I would think there is, obviously, but I wanted to see which is more accurate. But at this point, it seems like power level 3 seems to be the more stable power setting for the GSB exact Diablo pellets, the 25.39 grain. So yeah, we'll get more data on that. This right here is the H&N Grizzly 31 grain pellet, and yeah, this rifle, this Lothar Walther polygonal choked barrel, does not like this pellet. It's all over the place. I tried various power settings, 1, 3, and 6, and it's all over the place. This one, of course, was just the sustained 3 um, power level 3 setting, and yeah, it's just all over the place. But I tried various settings and it just does not like it. It's all over the place. So this one is the H&N Field Target Trophy. Can't remember what power setting it was, but yeah, I think it might be a power setting issue. So I just have to find what velocity or power setting it's stable at, and we'll fine tune it a little bit more. But yeah, another data inconclusive. We'll figure it out and see. But it seemed to be um, okay. Not too bad. Maybe it's wind conditions as well, or maybe just me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll gather more data. So the Benjamin domed 27.8 grain seemed to be real promising. I don't know. I didn't notate the power settings, but I would guess power level 3 or 4. But yeah, we'll get more data on that. It seems to be real promising at this point, so we'll go ahead and try more of those. We'll include all of the inconclusive data and more information on the full review. But yeah, real impressed with this rifle. Really good. Alright everyone, that's it for now. If y'all got questions, comment down below and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks for watching. Because what user did, that don't give you the right to come in that name and shit. Motherfucker named Blue Summer posted a video and shit. We've been only private messages and now we are friends. He copy and pasted my video, called me homo and stuff. So if you call me